What is free surface effect, and what is its impact on the ship's stability when the ship is listed? If a tank is completely filled with liquid, the liquid cannot move and acts as a static weight. So, the center of gravity of the ship remains unchanged. The graphic shows the listed ship when the tank is filled with liquid. Assume that the ship floats at the same draft with the same kg with the tank partially filled. Now, if the ship lists, the liquid flows to the lower side, causing g of the liquid to shift to g1. This results in the center of gravity of the ship, g, moving to g1. This effect is called a free surface effect. As a result, the vessel suffers an apparent loss of gm, which is equal to gg sub v, and hence the metacentric height is g sub vm. Gz, the righting lever, is also reduced by an amount which is equal to gg1. This virtual loss of gm can be calculated. It is called a free surface correction, or FSC. In order to indicate whether FSC has been applied or not, the gm before subtracting FSC is called solid gm. The gm attained after applying FSC is called a fluid gm. In all stability calculations, you will use fluid gm. If the area of free surface is constant, the weight of liquid in the tank does not affect the FSE. Within the ship, the position of the tank does not affect the FSE. When a tank is either empty or full, FSE is 0. To reduce the total FSE for the ship, the number of slack tanks must be kept to a minimum, since the FSE of each slack tank contributes to the total FSE for the ship. By fitting longitudinal divisions in the tank equally spaced, the FSE can be reduced to 1 over n squared times the undivided value. N equals the number of spaces. For example, 3 spaces are produced by 2 longitudinal divisions, and the FSE reduces to 1/9 the value of undivided tank. FSE will make the situation worse before the bottom weight increases to a sufficient level to bring G down, if time is taken to decide and start filling a DB tank to improve stability. The smallest tank on the lowest side should be filled first, if the ship is at an angle of lull.